Hello everyone, welcome to iExamP, the platform that helps you prepare 50% faster for the various government jobs examinations. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you're always updated about the upcoming opportunities in the government space. In this particular video, I am going to talk about the AAI Junior Executive Finance exam that was held recently and what type of questions that came and how you could have prepared for this. This is a very important analysis specifically for students who are looking to give the NaBFID exam, which is the National Bank for Finance, Infrastructure and Development, and has come out with various vacancies related to the finance streams, and if you are giving the Nabard Finance exam this year. Why I'm talking about these exams together and why this analysis is important? Because of the common eligibility that is there for these exams and a lot of common syllabus that is also there for these exams. If I talk about the eligibility, the AAI finance exam asked for eligibility of MBA students for finance, or if you had a PG diploma in management with specialization in finance, or if you were a cost accountant, chartered accountant, or a chartered financial analyst. Similar to this, Nabard Finance also has similar eligibility where MBA finance, PG holders with specialization in finance with a minimum 55% marks are eligible. Also, students, if they have a cost accountant or a chartered accountant degree, they were eligible. And in addition, if you have a BBA, BMS, or a Bachelor of Financial Investment Analysis bachelor's degree with 60% marks, you were also eligible for Nabard Finance. If I talk about NaBFID first has come out with various vacancies. If I talk about the finance eligibility related vacancies, they have vacancies for lending operations, risk management, and for the account stream. If you want further information, you will find video of detailed notification related to NaBFID on our YouTube channel. You will find the link in the description box. Here also eligibility, the common eligibility for these three vacancies relates to MBA in finance or a post-graduation management degree with specialization in finance, or if you are a cost accountant, CFA, CMA, or a CA. So you can see if you have an MBA degree with specialization in finance, or if you have the cost accountant, chartered accountancy degree, you are eligible for these exams. Further, if I talk about the syllabus, there's also a lot of commonality. The Nabard Finance exam is scheduled to be held on the 19th of November. So please pay attention to the questions that have come in AAI Finance and watch till the end of the video. And for NaBFID, currently the application window is open, which is open till the 13th of November. So if you have any of these degrees, please keep these dates in mind. Let's now talk about the common syllabus. The common syllabus in all these exams, AAI Finance had a stated syllabus, Nabard Finance has a stated syllabus, whereas NaBFID has not given a stated syllabus. But all the finance exams have a lot of common syllabus. The common syllabus mostly includes syllabus related to financial accounting, where the basics of financial accounting, different types of how they differentiate with cost accounting, managerial accounting, ratio analysis, financial statements preparation is included. Ratio analysis is a very important topic related to any accounts or finance focused exam, and is always asked in these exams. The third parameter very commonly asked is the cost accounting, and in this cost accounting, questions specifically come from the break-even point analysis, marginal costing, or certain basic terms in cost accounting. Cost of capital and project finance are other repetitive common syllabus topics in any finance exam. Similarly, working capital management, financial markets basic understanding, financial awareness related to the financial markets, the financial systems, the tax related updates by the government are also important for any of these exams. And then some basic understanding of business organization or management basics is also a common factor in all of these exams. If you do not believe me, you can also believe a student who is preparing for Nabard Finance and was able to give AAI Finance exam with confidence and with the same kind of preparation. And he has vouched for it. He has given the AI Finance paper and found the syllabus and the coverage and the revision classes to be very, very helpful to help him give the exam. So that is why it is very important to focus on the right preparation and uh, the right guidance for your preparation. And at Exambi, that is what the faculties focus on in helping you unfold your preparation and prepare 50% faster with the crisp content as required for your examination. So let's go ahead and discuss the questions and look at the questions that came for the AI Finance 2023 paper. I have segregated them in different segments. First, related to financial accounting, there were questions that came from the trial balance, depreciation topic, ratios related questions, and accounting standard related questions, and also on working capital there was a numerical in addition to the numerical in the ratios. If I move to the cost accounting aspect, there were less questions, but from the very, very expected topics, that is the marginal costing, break-even point, and certain terminologies related to your cost sheet. When we talk about audit, there was one question related to the standards of auditing, and then there were a lot of questions coming from the Companies Act chapter dedicated to audit and auditors. So there were 2 or 3 questions related to this particular chapter. When we talk about taxation, there were a good number of 4 to 5 questions from GST, and they were very simple questions related to the rates and the structures, tax rate systems. And there were also certain questions from the income tax which were focused on the recent amendments that were made in relation to the leave encashment limit and the calculation of the perquisite value in case of a rent-free accommodation provided by the employer. If I look at the generic finance topics, questions were asked from capital budgeting, they were asked from risk management, and they were asked from the derivatives topic related to futures and options. Simple questions where definition wise you had to identify the derivative. And the other specific topics that were specifically mentioned in the AI Finance syllabus related to accounting softwares. There were questions related to ERP and SAP, and there were also questions related to PERT, B-E-R-T. I will talk about it in detail when I discuss the question ahead. So this is a brief about the type of questions and the topics from which the questions had come for the AI Finance 2023. It could not be the exhaustive list. So if you have given the paper and if you remember any other questions in addition to these, please feel free to write and add in the comments section. So let's discuss one by one. The question from the trial balance related to a very simple and direct conceptual question where they had asked you what the main purpose of trial balance was. The correct answer in this relation was the arithmetical accuracy of your accounts is checked by the trial balance. And of course, this was very well covered in the iExamB syllabus, in the revision classes, in the PDFs, even in the mock test questions related to accounts. The next question was on depreciation. It is not known whether it was a numerical or a conceptual question. However, it related to straight line method basis of calculation of depreciation. Again, a topic which is very well expected and should never be skipped for any accounts or finance related exam. Next question related to the ratios topic where a calculation had to be done with relation to the working capital turnover ratio. The ratios topic, as I stated before, is a very must do topic for any finance or accounts based exam. There was another ratio based question where you had to calculate the COGS, the cost of goods sold, where information related to sales and the gross profits were given to you. Moving on to the further questions, there were around 2 questions with direct informations and direct accounting standard related to accounting standard 10, which relates to the property, plant and equipment topic. Again, something when we talk about accounting standards, we keep stressing that revenue recognition, inventory valuation, fixed assets, which is property, plant, and equipment, are some of the favorite accounting standards that come in any exam and should never be missed. For depending on the exam and the organization, there are certain other accounting standards that are asked. In this particular exam also, there were accounting standards related to accounting standard 4 and accounting standard 28 that was also asked what it relates to. It was a direct question, no depth was asked, only what it relates to was asked in this particular exam. Moving to the cost accounting part, as I stated, marginal costing related conceptual question was asked, and there was also a numerical related to the break-even point that was done. Break-even point numericals are well covered by iExamB through classes, through videos, through a lot of practice numericals given in any exam. As I stated, this is a very important topic for any of the finance accounts exams. There was a question related to what the standard of auditing in relation to standard of audit of 570 relates to. A direct question, going concern, again something which we have covered in our classes and revision classes very specifically. Companies Act is a very important act and to be covered, and within that, audit and auditors, if you have audit related any syllabus, this chapter should never be missed from the Companies Act. And there was a question related to section 139 which relates to the appointment of auditor that was asked in the AAI Finance exam also. Moving ahead to the taxation aspect, there were questions, 4 to 5 questions from the GST, which were again very simple. First one was asking you what I stands in IGST, which is the integrated goods and services tax rate, which is used when interstate supplies are being done. The next question was related to a recent news. Recently you might have read that the government had imposed GST rate on online gaming. So the rate was asked at which it has been introduced. The correct answer was 28%. Again, a question that was discussed in our revision sessions. The next question was, the limit was asked for e-invoicing. So e-invoicing was introduced by the government from 1st of August, and for which this will be compulsory, which entities this was asked. So it was for any tax paying company which GST paying entity which has a turnover of more than 5 crores is the correct answer. There was another question related to the GST rate structure that was asked in the exam. When it comes to income tax, latest amendments were asked. So one of the amendments was related to the leave encashment. What is the limit of leave encashment that will be considered for leave for leave encashment? And there was another related to the rent accommodation perquisite. There were other questions related to certain topics specific to AII, like e-commerce and also ERP and SAP. These questions were also asked. Again, iExamB had well covered these topics in form of MCQs, in the revision classes, also in the class tests and notes for the preparation of AAI Finance exam. So very expectedly, there were questions and the students have been able to correctly attempt this. Moving ahead, as I was telling you, there were other certain questions from other areas of finance, like there was a question on the capital budgeting technique. So the definition was given to you and you had to identify which technique it was. There was a question related to derivatives, which is the futures, forwards and options topic. Again, a definition was given and you had to identify which kind of a derivative instrument it is. And Another last question that we are aware about was the full form of PERT. It was a very, very direct question. Again, something we had covered in our live classes, the revision classes that we took just before the exam for AAI Finance, where we had discussed the full form of both CPM, critical path method, and PERT, project evaluation review technique. So a lot of such questions that have come in the exam were widely covered by iExamB, not just in the entire course but also in the revision classes, which uh, which states how important it is to understand the requirement of certain exams, understand the common syllabus, and accordingly prepare for not just one but various exams by helping you prepare in a conceptual manner and in a consolidated, comprehensive, crisp manner, which makes your preparation 50% faster and much, much more effective. So if you are going ahead and giving the Nabard Finance exam on the 19th, wishing you very, very all the best. Please take note of the type of questions that are coming, and please don't forget to practice more and more mock test for it. If you are eligible for NaBFID exam, please also consider the application window is open as of now till the 13th of November. If you are eligible, you should definitely go for this institute. It's a new All India financial institution that has been created with focus on developing and funding the infrastructure sector in India. So a lot of opportunities for you if you have done MBA Finance or a post-graduation degree in finance, or if you have a CA, CFA, or a cost accountant degree. So wishing you all the best. In case you have any other queries or doubts that you want to clarify, you can write in the comments or ask in the comments, or you can write to us at hello@iexamb.com or call us in at 920-5524028. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.